subscribe? Tariq Radio. Watch and subscribe.
Have y'all seen this stuff with Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande on their press tour? Have y'all seen this little weird dynamic that's going on? There's a new movie. They got this Wicked 2 movie. And Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, they're going on a press junket. And Cynthia Erivo is just being weird and cringy. Ain't she? That shit that she's doing is just weird. It looks real weird. Basically, Ariana Grande, she's all acting like a nanny slash mammy. She's acting like her bodyguard. Somebody walked up and tried to hug Ariana Grande, and Cynthia Erivo, go get your hands off of her, fighting them and shit. You better leave Miss Missy alone. Bucking her eyes, and then they were doing some type of interview, and some white guy, I don't know who he was, but he grabbed Ariana Grande's hand. He was kind of wagging her hand jokingly. Cynthia Erivo grabbing the woman's hand. Oh, no, don't touch your hand now. Don't touch her. Don't. Kissing her arm and the hell. Yeah, they do interviews together. They holding her hand, and Cynthia Erivo's wiping her face, and Cynthia Erivo is fixing her jewelry. Just all of this coddling Ariana Grande. It's real cringy looking. It's real. It's weird. You know, it's giving mammy. And family, from what I understand, the studios basically kind of paused them on going on the press tour. They've shut down their press tour because a lot of people are looking at how cringy this stuff is. I guess they're realizing the optics are bad for the studio, because I think that was designed. I think they told Cynthia Erivo to do all that mammying. It looks like it was orchestrated. All of that hovering around like a personal assistant. It's like a servant princess dynamic. So they get this dark-skinned woman running around here acting subservient and hyper caretaking to this wealthy white pop star. It looks weird. Yeah. And it looks like they're trying to manufacture a sisterhood narrative, but it's awkward. It looks forced. I guess they're trying to push this strong female bond narrative between these two. But it looks too over the top and coached, and it looks awkward. It looks rehearsed. It looks performative. It's overly nurturing. Adults just don't behave like that. You know what I'm saying? It looks unnatural and cringy. You know? And Ariana Grande, they got her looking like the vulnerable damsel. Yeah. It looks real weird. And it just looks strange. And Cynthia Erivo, she's already looking crazy as cat shit. Wiping the woman's face, and, that's a planned PR move. Yeah, real friendship, it kind of has a flow to it, but this looks very choreographed. And they're doing it over and over in every interview. Cynthia Erivo's doing all this weird forced bonding stuff. And the balance looked off. It looks real off. It looks like, Cynthia Erivo's doing all the emotional labor. Yeah. And it just doesn't look right. It doesn't look right whatsoever. And the thing is, I want y'all to understand something. Our good brother, the great Professor Black Truth, put out a video talking about Cynthia Erivo being named GQ Man of the Year in British GQ. Y'all look that up. In British GQ, they listed Cynthia Erivo as Man of the Year. Now, I want y'all to understand where that's coming from. You know, they always have to masculinize black women. And there's been a history of that. The dominant society, they like to cast black women as unfeminine in order to justify abuse. They would do that during slavery. In slavery, they would frame black women as physically tough, masculine, non-delicate, and that myth would allow these people to deny black women protections given to white women. It would have them subject black women to brutal labor. It would rationalize physical and sexual violence. So the whole thinking was if they're less feminine, they don't deserve gentleness. Masculinizing black women, that removes them from the category of woman. If black women are socially classified as less woman, the system can basically deny them softness, deny them safety, deny them femininity. It makes the dominant society easier to treat black women as interchangeable labor than individuals with gendered protection. So there's a reason for that. There's a thing. That's why you got to watch out for that strong black woman trope. You got to watch out for that. That Sapphire Jezebel mammy trope that masks vulnerability. That presents black women as strong and indestructible. You know? So you can portray black women as emotionally harder, physically stronger, more aggressive. So that strips black women from public sympathy that's extended to white women. Family, have y'all seen these videos of these black women in hospitals in labor and these hospitals are denying them? There's been a whole bunch of videos of that lately. Have y'all seen these videos? It goes into that too. Where black women are at these hospitals, like in physical pain, like screaming in pain. And these old janky ass hospitals are like, you ain't ready yet. You ain't really dilated. You only want a couple of centimeters. So yeah, we're going to send you home. And then the women go and give birth in a car some damn where. There's been a couple of videos like that that's gone viral in the last week alone. These black women are literally giving birth and they won't admit them in the hospital. And we know they do this medical apartheid with black women all the time. See, black men, we're targeted by the police. Black women, you're targeted by the damn medical association and the hospitals. That's what targets black women. That's why a lot of black women end up unalived on these birthing tables from all the little janky passive-aggressive stuff that these people do. You see. But the thing is, when you masculinize black women, that makes white femininity look more fragile and precious. See, white society, they like to elevate their own women by contrasting them with the distorted image of black womanhood. The more masculine black women are portrayed, the more feminine, pure, delicate, and angelic the white women are seen as. That's what's going on with that Cynthia Erivo thing. They got her as this masculine, bald head, studly protector against the old delicate, soft, fragile, vulnerable Ariana Grande. You better understand none of this stuff is by accident. They would do the same thing with Gabby Sidibe. Remember, they would have Gabby Sidibe running around, who's, Sidibe. What is her people? They some kind of West African. Her dad or somebody's West African. But they would do that. They would have Gabby Sidibe, this big old thing, paired up with white women. They would have her in magazines with white women. My lady left. I'm just talking. My lady's like, that's fucked up. But yeah, they would have her in these magazines with these well-shaped white women. And they would have her sitting at these awards with these well-shaped white women. to contrast the beauty. You know? So when you masculinize black women, that helps Hollywood avoid showing black women as romantic leads. You show black women as masculine, that avoids featuring black women in romantic leads. It avoids showing black women as desired, protected, pursued. So instead, they cast them as sidekicks, caretakers, emotional mules, these kind of roles that reinforce defeminization. Yeah? So all of this ties into Cynthia Erivo's whole mammy shtick. She's running around here acting like the bodyguard. She's the black caretaker protecting the white woman, fixing her clothes, wiping her face, guarding her. That's mammyism. Yeah? So Cynthia Erivo's running around here bald-headed and muscular and studdish, and Ariana Grande is portrayed as soft, dainty, fragile. That's not by accident. Yeah? And that reinforces the narrative that black women don't need protection. They are supposed to provide it. They cast black women as the protectors and not the protected. Yeah. So Ariana Grande, she's the vulnerable woman. Cynthia Erivo, she's the strong, invulnerable woman. So the dynamic strips the black female of femininity while shielding Ariana Grande in exaggerated softness. Yeah. So that dynamic looks real weird. And let's be very clear. The fact that they got basically an immigrant, Cynthia Erivo, let's be real, she's Nigerian. She is Nigerian. So to have her do all of this stuff, that's that wasn't by accident. All right? Having Ariana Grande be protected by Cynthia Erivo and all that mammying she's doing, that's not an accident at all. And they know who to get to do all this stuff. They know how to get foreigners to do all the mammying for them. Yeah. That's not by accident. I want you to understand something. Hollywood has a track record for seeing non-FBA talent as more safe and more compliant. See, Hollywood, they learned that foundational black American actresses, they have a history of speaking out against mistreatment, disrespect, and bad optics. Yeah? That's why you have people like Monique. Like Monique has spoken out about the industry many, many times. Remember Taraji P. Henson, when they did that Color Purple, they were going on the press basically throwing everybody under the bus who was behind the scenes. They were like, yeah, they didn't feed us. They had us in rental car. We had to get our own rental car. We hungry. Yeah, so yeah, the FBAs were running out here putting the studio on blast. Yeah, they were calling out some of the janky stuff. So they understand that there's a political cost to putting foundational black American women who are actresses in these blatantly subservient situations. They're going to speak out. So they'll get some of these foreign black people who's going to be more grateful for the opportunity. So they're not going to say nothing. Yeah, let's get these numbers up, y'all. Y'all share the space. Let's get the numbers up. Yeah. Let's get those numbers up. So the thing is, man, you get a grateful immigrant, it's easier to have them do humiliating and awkward behavior. Yeah. Well, that's why you can get a Cynthia Erivo to do all that weird stuff and run around here talking about man of the year and all. Man, come on. Come on now. So getting that Nigerian woman as the protector role, you know, Hollywood could masculinize a black woman and put her in a mammy bodyguard nanny role and spin it as look at this strong black woman protecting her sister. Oh, this is the black brown sisterhood. Oh, black and brown women supporting women. Oh, this is empowerment. This is not servitude. And because Cynthia Erivo is Nigerian, she's not foundational black American. See, the studio, they can move away from some of the criticism, that we put out there. You know, she can hide behind her immigrant identity and spin it like, okay, this is just, an individual personality. This is not racial optics. So they can do all types of flips and little con games with this thing. But they know how to get other people to do the dirty work for them and do all this mammying and coddling the white actress. The bottom line, FBA sisters ain't gonna really be doing all that. They ain't gonna be really going around doing all that, but they know they can get a Cynthia Erivo to do all that nonsense. Yeah. And it's not a good look. See, this is why the dominant society, they want these non-FBAs to act as the representative of black people. Because they ain't gonna challenge. Not all, I ain't trying to throw all of them under the bus, but a lot of them, they're just not gonna challenge a lot of stuff. They get out here and just do anything, just like that big old Negro, that big buff Nigerian dude who's out here dancing in restaurants for hamburgers, popping his bussy for barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Mouth wide and all. Come on, dude. And they let that be the face of blackness. This is why delineation is very important. This is why we're saying enough is enough. No, we don't want all these people representing us. We don't want people representing us who are not of the lineage. Yeah, we're saying enough is enough, man. That's why we're pointing out, okay, hey, that bussy popping buff dude, he ain't from our lineage. So yeah, that ain't us. Yeah. Hey, that ain't us. Yeah. So yeah, we're calling that stuff out. Let me hear from the family. Y'all hop on in here. Yeah, shark bite. Come on, man. All right. Let me see. Y'all, let me see who we got. We got a lot of folks in here. Love that. Love that. Y'all hop on in. Everybody hop on in. Let's see who's who. Let's see, Tamisha. I mean, it's a lot of. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of people in here. I'm gonna throw a lot of people in the queue. I'm gonna just throw a whole bunch of people in the queue. We'll do it like that because I don't want to waste a lot of time. That Jasmine.
Hi, Tariq. How are you?
Hey, beloved, how are
Um,
you?
I'm doing great. So, I was thinking about doing a post about this tomorrow, Cynthia Erivo, and how weird of a mammy she's being when it comes to Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
And the fact that they keep trying to use this woman that looks nothing like foundational Black Americans in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
She used to kind of look slightly human, but like they have her like I'm sorry, but they have her on this like hope diet or something. And then it's almost like they're trying to channel her inner what's that movie that she played in with the other African diasporans? Oh, Black Panther.
Yeah.
Like she's like a caricature of like blackness.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. It's overly weird. The GQ British thing where she was on the cover being the Men of the Year, by the way. So not
Yes.
only was she Man of the Year, she was Men of the Year. Just very confusing. And I'm just tired of these people in Hollywood, the eels, trying to push this narrative that the women in our community are just hyper masculine.
Yeah.
So I 100% agree with everything that you were saying. They're also doing this destiny swapping too with that new movie, Sarah's Oil, where they have the little Haitian girl playing a foundational Black American girl. And it's like you can't find any foundational Black American women to play these roles and
Right.
that look like us. So I just wanted to say that really quickly. But yeah, the masculinization of our women is odd. And then again, they're trying to make it look like we're all not from the USA and we're all like weird British alien looking chicks like Arabia or whatever. But
Yeah.
anyways, you have a great night.
Thank you, beloved. Z Man. Z Man.
Yeah, yo.
How you doing, Z?
How are you, man? Are you feeling all right?
I'm good, man. Now, where you from, Z? You from New Orleans?
Do I sound like it?
No, it looked like you had a Fleur de Lis logo in your thing. I don't know what that is.
No, I was just being fancy, to be honest, to match my PFB.
Oh, okay. Now, where you from? I hear an accent. Where you from?
Haitian.
Okay, Sock Passe.
Yeah, not boule, not manger di colle.
Yes, indeed. Now, where you at? Are you in Florida?
Yes, sir. You already know. You already
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, that's where y'all be. Shit, I know. So
Yeah,
what's
I'm
going on? What's
glad.
on your mind, Z?
Yeah, I was just wondering, do you think, all right, I don't know if you're into politics, like, like the United States, like the world politics.
Yeah.
Do you think, like, what's going on in diaspora, like, because like all this is going on. Do you think it matters if WAR3 happens? Like, do you think it will matter anyways? Like, if like Russia, like China, everybody just fight each other because it could happen any minute. Like, did you hear about like Japan threatening China like recently, literally?
Yeah, I mean, they threaten each other all the time. So yeah, anything can happen. So we stay ready. We stay ready. So we
Yeah.
got to get ready. So
So does it really matter? Because if a nuclear war like the happening, it's crazy. But
yeah,
nuclear
yeah,
war happened,
okay, yeah. If a nuclear war happens, we all ass out.
Yeah,
You
because
know,
it could rearrange the world.
yeah, yeah. We'll be ass out. So hopefully it don't get to that point. So yeah, um, you know,
Yeah, I was just curious. I don't want to waste your time. You feel me? I was just curious because, I've been watching politics and I'm like, yo, like, does it really matter? Like, seeing how big these like weapons are, bro. These are
all right,
huge.
brother. All right, brother. Y'all don't smoke and call up. All right. Thank you, Z man. Okay, y'all smoking and then having weird ass thoughts, and then y'all call up with weird weed thoughts. You smoking, you down there smoking that stuff, and boy, y'all get to thinking about nuclear bombs. Y'all get to thinking too damn deep by smoking by yourself. Y'all in there doing all of that narcotic by yourself. Y'all getting paranoid. Y'all stop doing that because he's up there lighting a bong or lighting a pipe. And then that fire reminded him of nuclear weapons. Ooh, it looked like a nuclear bomb. I'm gonna blow up like this pipe. All right, calm down and put the pipe down. That pipe reminding you of damn nuclear warfare. Ooh, this pipe looked like a damn stealth bomb. Ooh, what if we all blew up? I won't have nothing to smoke no more. Can I smoke in heaven? Is they gonna have pipes in heaven in the afterlife? All right, this nigga thinking real deep right now. They'll have a pipe in the afterlife. In your next life, they'll have a pipe, and you can smoke then. You're getting real paranoid. All right. When you get reincarnated, that crack will still be there. It'll be right there. All right. You're gonna get reincarnated back to the 80s. Ooh, I'm back. It's more crack than ever. This is heaven. Oh goodness. All right. Lord, man. So y'all don't get it. Royal Germology or Gemology. Royal.
Hey, what's happening, Tariq?
How you doing, Mr. Royal?
Oh, I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm good, brother. What's on your mind?
Oh man, I'm just over here thinking about this generational wealth, and I got my business right. I sell gold,
Okay.
and I'm selling it for $55 a gram. I got a gold mine. I know it sounds unbelievable, but it's a true story.
Man, is the gold mine? Where's the gold mine?
And I can't tell you the specifics, but it's California.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Look, I'm selling my California gold on eBay, right? And I got enough gold to fund a nation, honestly. And What the hell is that?
What is this? The hell is this nigga do? Hold on.
What the fuck?
Hold on. Somebody got something weird up here. Hold on.
What the?
It's some.
What
Okay.
the?
What was that? I don't know what that was. Okay.
Oh man, the devil be popping up.
Yeah, Lord. But go ahead, Roy.
Yeah, man, got me all that check. See, I'm trying to tell you. See, that's the devil. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah. So, no, what I'm saying is, Tariq, I would love to do business with you. I got gold. The currency is free, and it's one of the best investments besides real estate. Yeah, I'll drop a link to my eBay. What
Yeah,
have
put a link up. Put a link up, brother. Yeah. Put a link up. Thank you, brother. Put a link up. Kenny, what's up, Kenny? Kevin, not Kenny. Kevin. Yo, Kevin, unmute your mic and hop on, bro, because you're making a lot of noise. All right, Kevin, hop on. All right. All right. Kevin ain't saying nothing. All right. Let me get Miss Halo in the building. Yeah.
This my backup page, just me.
Hey, how you doing, Halo?
Yeah, they done got me on my other page because I've been going in on these Africans today. I got a question. Cause today, it was one of them Africans hosting a live talking about they're doing better than Black Americans and they're more educated. So I want to ask a question like, since when did anybody say they was going to go to Africa for education? I have never met anybody that want to go to the Gorilla University.
Duh.
So I have never met anybody that want to go to Gorilla University. They flee everywhere for education, and they come here thinking they doing something new. I never met anybody that want to flee over there to your mud hut schools with no and one motherfucking chair, one desk, and a dusty chalkboard with no motherfucking lunch for the kids. I never met anybody that want to flee over there to none of your damn schools. Make it make sense. No one wants to go to Gorilla University, and then they want to talk about we pick cotton and stuff, right? Well, if we picking cotton, you picking fleas out your fur, and that's
Yes.
just how I feel about it.
There you, there you go, Halo. Yeah. I wish they come up in here talking all of that, educated and all that. Yeah, we'll talk about some of them scam degrees. Yeah, let's talk about all of it. Let's talk about them scam degrees, them scam diplomas. Yeah, we're gonna put all. Let's talk about all of it. Yeah, we're gonna talk about all of it. Yeah, since folks want to get on live and start talking all that cotton stuff. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about all the scams. Let's put it all out there. And then when we start putting it all out there, then they want to around and act like victims. Oh, we're being bullied. These FBA niggas are bullying us. No, you're not. You getting checked. All right. Let me get some folks in here. Let me get some people in here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Y'all raise your hands if you want to get up because we do have a lot of people in the building. Respect to you guys. Y'all share the space and hit the hearts, please. Share the space and hit the hearts because I'm not going to be on too long. Because sometimes y'all be having me up here for sometimes 3 and 4 hours. We ain't doing that. We're gonna do short spaces because I got other work to do. So I want to make everything concise. All right, y'all tap this screen so we can get to 100,000 or well, no, I mean with 500,000 hearts. Big Nine, what's up, Big Nine?
What's up, Tariq? How you doing?
I'm good, brother. What's on your mind?
Not too much. I just wanted to say I agree with what you said about Cynthia, the over masculinity.
Yeah.
And it just reminds me of like living art. Like they're trying to paint they're trying to paint a negative image of the mother goddess, and they're trying to make people think that this is just normal life. But we're living in history right now, and it's just like, you giving the mother goddess a negative image, and you
Yeah.
trying to act, and you're doing it in a way as if this is the new Barbie, this is the new model for our sisters, and yes, attack of the enemy. And I just want to say I agree with you, my brother.
Oh
Appreciate you.
yeah, my man. Yeah, it's that whole going with the wind thing. That old Hattie McDaniel. You got the masculine black woman sitting here prodding and poking on and nurturing the soft, dainty white woman. That's that plantation mammy dynamic that they want to promote. So Cynthia Erivo running around here bald headed, strong face, masculine arms, fighting off people and acting like a bodyguard and wiping this woman's face and holding her arm and kissing her wrists and fixing her jewelry. It's just giving super hyper musty mammy. It's just mammy-ish. You know? They know who to get to do that. Who is this? Fast Money. Okay, Fast Money. Oh, we got one of Cynthia Erivo's people, a fellow Nigerian. He's like, Cynthia Erivo got more money than all the FBAs in here. Fast Money, hop on in. Fast Money, hop on in. I just invited you, Fast Money, hop on in. Oh, come on, Fast Musty, hop on in. Yeah, don't be saying stuff in the comments and not hop on in. All right, hop on in. Where you at, Fast Money? Yeah, Fast Musty he's part of the Three Musketeers over there in Britain. It's three of them tethers who's always calling in from Britain. They call in on our TikTok, our Twitter space all the time. Yeah. All right, we'll get him in a minute. He's scared to get on. Get on in here and say all that stuff.
I need some more work, baby, tonight. I need some more work on me tonight. I need some more work, baby, tonight. I need some more work on me tonight. Yeah, yeah. I need some more work on me tonight. I need some more work, baby, tonight.